Welcome to Heartglow CEO, where high achievers evolve into purpose-driven powerhouses. I'm Casey Rossi, your integrative leadership coach. Join us to break free from people-pleasing and burnout, exploring mindset, embodiment, and soul alignment. Discover expert insights, success stories, and actionable tips for holistic wealth on your terms. This is where transformation meets the modern female leader. Let's go. Is staying in your comfort zone keeping you stuck? Is respecting your bandwidth too much holding you back? Do you fear playing small will leave you brokenhearted because of regrets? I'm the first one to say, know thyself and lead, because crafting a life and business around your personality and bandwidth is how we make success on our terms, and not just success, but sustainable success. But like all things in life, we can become routine. And over time, those safe routines can become silent cages. I know because you're listening to this that you are all about optimizing, growing, and thriving. You, like me, are a forever learner, heart forward, ever evolving, and open for what's next. The thing is, we can't always see when comfort has quietly turned into complacency. So how do we balance being true to ourselves, honoring our bandwidth, while still identifying when we're coasting or limiting ourselves from next level growth? And how do we lovingly kick ourselves in the butt when we need it? Let's dive in. I recently led a workshop called Resilient Hearts, and it lit something deep inside me. The afternoon included heart math, breath work, essential oil education and blending, and then one of my favorite things to facilitate, a sacred cacao ritual. It was very intimate and profoundly moving. 5 radiant souls gathered in a circle. As the hours passed, so did the layers. I love that. There's something that in 60 or 90 minutes, it's sometimes challenging to get to, but when you're together for 2, 3, or more hours, there is a shedding that happens. I find especially in female circles, the layers can start to dissolve and we get to the core of things. It's such an honor to be a part of something like that. The sharing gets to be deeper, the tears more vulnerable, and the heart opening undeniable. One woman in her late 60s shared something that hit me. She said, I'm not ready to give up. I still want to learn, to grow, to do something. She's retired now and caring for her husband who's battling cancer. Her life is full, not with ambition or business meetings, but with devotion. And yet there's this spark inside her that's still alive, that wants to matter. She said, I want my children to know that I was here, that my life meant something. Even now I get the chills. Because isn't that what we all want? To matter, to leave something behind, to live a life that echoes long after we're gone. This, my friends, is legacy leadership. And no, legacy leadership is not about building $1 million business or having your name in lights. It can be. But what I'm talking about here in this context is about the quiet ripple that you create every day. Legacy leadership is born from integrity, from intention, from impact. It's the woman who chooses love over fear in her conversations. It's the creative who dares to make art, not because it will sell, but because her soul must express. It's the leader who mentors one person well and changes that person's entire trajectory. Legacy leadership is heartprint, not just footprint. It's the kind of leadership that whispers through generations. But here's the thing. You can't live your legacy if you're buried under obligation. You can't lead your life if you're stuck in autopilot. You can't be who you're here to be if you let your comfort zone seduce you into invisibility. Think about that for a minute. Yes, honoring your energy and respecting your bandwidth is wise and necessary, but sometimes we use it as a cloak, a way to avoid showing up, to avoid being stretched, to avoid doing the real work that leaves a mark. So ask yourself, am I honoring my boundaries or am I hiding behind them? Am I truly protecting my peace or am I playing small? I invite you to journal on these, to do a little pause here and reflect if you're able, or circle back to just these two questions. Am I honoring my boundaries or am I hiding behind them? Am I truly protecting my peace or am I playing small? And get really honest with yourself. I know that it's a tender edge, and it's why we need one another. It's why we need community, reflection, truth-telling, because sometimes we need to be reminded of our own fire. Yes, amen. You have such a beautiful, bright, glowing fire inside of you. You don't need anything else to let it shine and roar. It's just turning towards it. That day in Resilient Hearts, the woman who spoke of wanting to leave a legacy, she lit up the room with her vulnerability. Her willingness to be seen was her gift to us. I know that you know this when you see somebody kind of take this brave step, this really courageous leap. Her giving herself permission to do it gives us permission to do it too. It's a gorgeous modeling. And this is so important. Legacy is not what you leave after you die. It's what you're depositing into the world right now through your presence, your choices, your courage, every smile you offer, every truth you speak, every time you choose compassion over convenience, you're building your legacy. And here's a little known secret. Are you ready? Legacy leadership isn't about being fearless. It's about leading even when you're scared. It's about showing up with your whole imperfect heart. So if you're feeling like you've been coasting, here's your gentle nudge to shake it up. Say yes to something that terrifies and excites you. Reach out, create, initiate, reiterate, right? All the things. Because you're not too old. It's not too late. And you matter. It doesn't matter what age you are. You still feel the buzz of more inside of you. Listen to it. It's not fantasy. It's your inner knowing. And it's sacred. Take a breath with me here. You are sacred. Let me leave you with this. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. That's a beautiful quote from Howard Thurman. So what makes you come alive? That is your seed of your legacy. Start there, water it, protect it, and watch how your life begins to ripple in ways that you can't even imagine. Because you, my dear Heart Glow CEO, are here to shine. Not in a loud, flashy way, but in your true, grounded, radiant way. And trust me, that is more than enough. It always has been, and it always will be. Until next time, breathe joy. And if you have a sister that you want to share this message with, if you have a friend, a biz bestie, that you feel this is a good message for her, this is the right time, send it along to her. Let's just keep spreading this positive message, this permission granting, where we really are stronger together. I say this so often. We are stronger together is so much more than a trendy hashtag. There is truth behind that. All right? Thank you so much for listening. I really, really value your time. Take care.